Alright, let's see. Thank you, I don't want to listen to myself. Welcome back, friends. How have you been? How have you been? Sorry that I couldn't stream last week, but well, we missed one day, precisely on Thursday. I was really busy and I couldn't continue with Dungeon Siege 3. But because today we were supposed to do um, Master League 3 or Apocalyptics 1 of Blood Sports TV, but don't worry about that, I'm already working on that. I'll pretty much upload, as I've said, Master League 3 straight to YouTube, and then we will, let me test this. Perfect. And then afterwards, I'll simply um, stream the Apocalyptics, which is pretty much the final level of Blood Sports TV. The final levels, because you have Apocalyptics 1, 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, let's get to the topic at hand of today. Last time, we began the analysis of Dungeon Siege 3. We commented the history of the game, pretty much everything, how this game was extremely beleaguered because it wasn't like the originals, it wasn't like Dungeon Siege 1 and 2. We explored the roots of non-point and click isometric action RPG games, um, tracing back the origins to all the way to Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2, pretty much. We did the tutorial here in this game, in Dungeon Siege 3. We explored the Sidequest system. We did our first Sidequests. Pretty much the first batch of Sidequests. And just to have a quick recap, we also covered the dialogue system, the quest system, the sound quality, uh, and pretty much then the core of the matter. Then after analyzing all of those, let's say, secondary things, as you can see the graphical presentation, we also analyzed it, and it's pretty much flawless, but I was surprised at how similar it is to Diablo 3. But pretty much the core of the matter, the controls, the main reason why this game was so criticized on launch back in the day, back in 2011, during the 7th generation. Uh, Pretty much the controls. As you can see, I'm playing with an Xbox One X joystick. The game is meant to be played with a joystick, and traditionally, just like what happened with Diablo 3, they tried to. It was a period of time in which developers tried to kind of like consoleize their games. They tried to adapt them to bring traditionally PC genres to consoles. So yeah, pretty much the core of the matter, the main point that we need to analyze, the main issue, the controls. As I'm playing with a mage, which is a bit, yeah, it's even weirder than playing with the warrior, because at the end of the day, if you play with the warrior, it will pretty much feel similar to a twin stick shooter, I don't know, to a melee isometric action RPG game. But in the case of this, if I can play with the mage, just like I'm doing here, um, alright, I could talk to Guri now that I've earned the trust of the villagers. Yeah, pretty much. Last time, by doing a lot of side quests here at Raven's Reel, I kind of like I earned the trust of the townsfolk, and now I can talk to Grigory and proceed with the main quest. We also have another quest, the one that Katarina gave us. So pretty much we have plenty to do.
News of your deeds spread quickly throughout the town. Perhaps the Legion is not as feeble as the Lascanzi would have us believe. I know you've been asking about Lazar. It turns out he had some correspondence with a rather elusive legionnaire, someone called Odo. That did not sit well with the woman who hired the Lascanzi. She locked poor Lazar in one of the holding cells beneath the town hall.
In case you're interested in the lore and everything, I'll have to suggest that you watch part 1, because Odo and the Lascanzi and all of the characters that you see that are named here were pretty much presented in part 1 of the stream. So I cannot do anything else other than suggest that you watch part 1, because there are way too many characters. I'll try to do a recap as much as possible as we get to our first mission, but well. So, correspondence.
How do you know about this alleged correspondence with the Legion?
I wrote most of the letters myself. I have been Lazar's clerk for almost 20 years now.
Town hall.
And where is that?
It is in the upper part of town, but you'll not be able to reach it. The Lascanzi have fortified the upper town, and they are letting no one inside.
I'll save
The
Lazar.
Legion doesn't abandon its allies. Lazar will have his freedom.
If you truly mean to save Lazar, I am at your service. What would you have me do?
Can you fight? No. He doesn't look like the fight type.
Carry a message to Odo.
The fighter type.
Chapterhouse. Tell him what's happened to Lazar.
If it will aid my friend, I shall do as you ask. You'd best be off before any Lascanzi brigands spot us conspiring against them.
Alright. Pretty much, just to have a quick recap. Now, we also have another quest. We need to make that one the active quest. Ah, wait, this one kind of like cancelled the other quest. A Lascanzi woman named Elena wants to meet you. She may have information about survivors. Alright, well, anyways, this is pretty much the only quest I can follow. Yeah. We need to follow Katarina's quest from last time, people. Okay. It's pretty much the same quest, probably. Quite probably. Let's say, because this game uses an old school, as I always say, an old school save system, which pretty much, if you die, which ensures that you'll respawn right at that spot if you die. There's kind of like no autosave. Okay, it's not like in Diablo. Now, I remember the stances. No, how do I roll? No, these are the stances. Like this, I attack. How do I roll? This is my ability. Nope. There we go. That's a spirit. There we go. So, if I keep this like this. Alright, I just need to press. Block. Perfect. Then we have the trap. With this. I don't have enough power. And then I could use the healing like that. Okay. Alright. Pretty much, just so you have a quick recap, for those of you who haven't watched part 1, we pretty much covered the basic aspects, and as I've been telling ya, the main thing here are the controls. This game was extremely criticized because of the controls. As you can see, they follow the tradition of non-point and click isometric action RPG games. Alright, through there. For those of you who don't know, I can get you up to speed. The non-point and click variation of the isometric action RPG genre is the kind of like the style created by a particular game called. Damn it! They almost killed me. How my healing? How do I use my healing? Last time I remember, it's been a week. Sorry. I should be able to heal, but I don't remember how. It was with this one. Creepy. This one. There we go. Right. Well, blocking. It's the same as the normal ability. That's why it changes. The same spot. Okay. But I need to feel the focus bar. Right. I shouldn't have much trouble dispatching. Hey, I can avoid the projectiles. Okay. Oh, what's that? That looks like a boss. No, it's not a boss because it doesn't have a huge bar. No, it was just an enemy which was a bit tougher. And we got an orb there, and good, good. Remember, we are playing on hardcore, and we are doing a 100% completion of the game. That means exploring all dialogue lines, doing all of the side quests, and pretty much exploring every inch of the terrain, including the Treasures of the Sun DLC, including the Treasures of the Sun DLC that I never experienced back in the day. Hey, looks like a cave. Mm. Okay. What's that? Can I kill it? No. Can I interact with it? No. It's just there to amuse our sight, our view of the terrain.
Oh, good, you've come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken by the others.
No, she wasn't. She told us. Leona. Katarina made it. What do you want? I don't trust you. Any other survivors? Just so you have a quick recap. Both Leona and her sister Katarina. Katarina is a playable character that you can choose. Otherwise, she acted like a messenger. They are Lescansi. The Lescansi is a race that pretty much aligned with Jane Cassinder. And Jane Cassinder, she's the one responsible for destroying the Legion, and pretty much the Legion. We are the defenders of the Kingdom of Ebb. Pretty much, as I've said, if you want the full context,
I'm alive and still free.
watch
Do you know of
part
any others
1,
who escaped?
but
You weren't the only one who escaped the slaughter at the estate, but the others were soon recaptured or slain.
pretty much, yeah, that's why you could choose that you cannot trust them. Where are they?
The Lascanzi took prisoners? Where are they being held?
In this very cave, at least one is still alive, maybe more. I offer you this, a key that will open the prisoners' cages. If you hurry, they might still be saved.
Okay. Who are you? Yeah, I know she's Leona. She's the sister. She's Katarina's sister.
I need
But
to know more
pretty
about
much.
you before I agree to this. How can I trust you?
I have not lured you into a trap. Is that not evidence of my good intent? But if you insist, my name is Leona, and I have goals that are not shared by my kinsman. Is that sufficient, or shall we dicker about as the flames grow hot?
What's down there?
What kind of opposition can I expect?
Doubtless you have faced Lascanzi mercenaries already. More await you below, but you've made it this far. They should prove little challenge. The witches may give you more pause. Their spells are deadly, and they have power over the dead. Be wary, but moreover, be quick.
What are the Lascanzi planning to do with the prisoners?
They'll be held here until the witches have prepared their rituals. Then they will be questioned.
They'll be tortured for information, you mean?
Perhaps
Yes.
that is how your people question their captives. We Lascanzi are more direct. The witches will prepare a sacred fire into which the captives will be thrown. At the moment of death, their souls will be snared by magic.
And will that get them any information about the Legion? Doesn't sound like it. This is something that we analyzed last time. Notice how we can see the influence during the 7th generation, specifically of Bioware's games, specifically of Mass Effect. See how this is something so typical of the 7th generation. A lot of games include this. We also saw this when we analyzed The Lord of the Rings War in the North by Snowblind Studios. Ironically, the developers of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance as well, the creators of the non-point and click variation of the isometric action RPG genre. We can see how all games from the 7th generation were influenced, some of them a bit more, some of them a bit less. They were influenced by Mass Effect precisely, and also by World of Warcraft. Well, that influence pretty much affected all games from the early 2000s to 2010.
What happens to their souls after the witches snare
But
them?
A witch can wring knowledge from a soul like water
ah,
from a sponge.
there's my
There is no
answer.
resisting such magic, even for the strongest. And when this spell is done, their souls will crumble into nothing.
Perfect.
Very
We'll
well.
save them.
I'll accept your gift, and if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have my thanks.
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again after this affair is finished.
Perfect. Let's move on. Notice the 3D sound that we explored last time. In this case, that waterfall there on the right. I can perfectly hear it only in my right ear pad. I know, a stupid detail, but it's pretty much it's amazing how they add a lot of realism. So I was saying, but the main influence of the 7th generation, I'd say it's Mass Effect. To the point that we recovered our health because we reached a save point, and trust me, we'll need it. Remember, we're playing on hardcore, all dialogue lines. I guess I'm supposed to interact with that. And what about that? Is there something I can interact with here? No. This one? Yeah, it worked. No. No, that must be the exit of the dungeon. It's kind of like a circular dungeon. Okay. So yeah, pretty much in those dialogue lines you could see the influence of Mass Effect once again. It's all over the place. If you play any game from the 7th generation, even Oblivion included them. I mean, Mass Effect wasn't the first game ever to include dialogue choices, but the wheel, the style of the wheel, and the branches of the conversations pretty much is the game that popularized them during the 7th generation. And the curious thing here, let's use our trap. That's it. Should do it. And we change to the individual stance to get rid of this guy. And that's it. See, I set them on fire when I strike them. You can avoid the projectiles. Damn it. See, those controls are the main issue. I need to be careful. That's a witch. Perfect. And we level up. Move. I want the loot. I see loot here. Alright, and we level up. Okay, I think it's the first time. I don't know. The clockwork trap. This is for the individual stance. The healing. Slight damage over time as long as they remain near Reinhardt. While single takes less damage. But it doesn't increase the healing. Heals always 50% over the course of 30 seconds. I see why I chose. I can see why I chose Clockwork Trap in the first place. To bounce to an additional target. Stuns nearby enemies for 0.4 seconds per rank. This could be a nice crowd control. 10% chance. Bounce to other. This one would turn the individual attack into area of effect. Which makes no sense because, you know, we already have the other attack. A shockwave that stands nearby enemies. But what about the target itself? Well, whatever. For now, since I haven't experienced enough of the combat and the healing thingy is the healing ability is pretty much this one's a slight damage. I'll go for the clockwork trap. 10% per rank. It's pretty much devastating. Confirm. Numismatic, the amount of money acquired from piles of coin that Reinhardt picks up is increased by 20% per rank. Yes, you can see I'm going full money. Money rules the world. Lightning strike, take additional 3 damage per rank. Will is increased by 4% per rank. Will is the amount of damage abilities deal, probably. So, suffer drained status, losing 3% attack per round. This is a nice shield. But for now, since we are kind of like at the beginning of the game, hey, we got something good there. That's a purple. That's purple. It's a teal quality weapon or armor. Oof. I think I was extremely lucky. Yes. Yes, pretty much. I want to see something. 29, 22, 22, okay. Yeah, but it... Ability DPS, and okay, this one's a bit more balanced overall. I get the point. Alright. Nothing in here. Ah, yeah, right. Okay. Don't worry, then we can respec later on. No, here, stay here. Let's press on. Damn it, I didn't save. Aha, that's the problem. You have to constantly point. Yeah, that happened to me last time. Nice try. Okay. Yeah, that's what makes the controls a bit clumsy, let's say. But if I can beat the game on hardcore difficulty, like this, well, I think it'll be proof enough. I don't know if over at YouTube you can hear, you can listen to the 3D sound, but I can clearly see that waterfall there to the right, kind of like perfectly on my right ear pad. Pretty good 3D sound. This is something that I commented last time. The game has amazing 3D sound, if you ask me. I don't know if you can notice it, if you can perceive it over at YouTube. But, alright. Perfect. We got one extra spot here. One extra save spot. It's pretty much like playing Super Metroid. Kind of like, it has your... You've got your save points, and that's pretty much it. I would have gone for the save system that Blizzard used in Diablo. Am I in range there? They've got some Lescancy warriors, so preemptively let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, if you end up choosing to play this game, it takes some time to get used to the controls, but once you do, okay. Ah, yeah, I remember I can also do this super attack like that, but why would I do that when I can, you know, use abilities? Let's preemptively heal. See, that's the problem, for example, that. Alright. Goodbye. Good riddance. Nice try. The fact that you can avoid projectiles is pretty distinctive in this game. I don't think you can kind of like evade them like this in Diablo. This is kind of like real time. It's a real time dodge. That one was pretty powerful hit. Damn it. Let's change the stance. Let's heal. Alright. Some more loot there. Yeah, it's completely different to Diablo, not only because of the controls, but because of the timing, if you know what I mean. I've noticed that when you dodge, it's kind of like real time, kind of like the projectiles have kind of like a normal speed, which allows you to dodge them. In Diablo 3, pretty much most of the time they are kind of like AoE effects, and you simply avoid those. Yeah, this game would be particularly bad if you have a drift on your sticks. It can be particularly bad. Definitely don't play it if you have drift on your sticks. Alright, yeah. There's kind of like a 1 second delay between the actions that you need to do on the joystick. Kind of like or with your joystick, sorry. Kind of like, have you noticed that when I retreat, I kind of like do this, and sometimes I do this. I don't know. There I couldn't show you, but have you noticed that some seconds ago I kind of like attacked backwards? That's because I didn't wait. It's kind of like the game is a bit slower than the reactions that I'm used to. You'll see, you'll see. Hey, nice water interaction. Yeah, the graphical presentation, I think we all agree that that for a game developed back in 2011, back in 2011, it's pretty much amazing. Let's heal a bit more. Blue flames. Blue flames indicate strong boss in my experience, people. Especially when there's a path of blue flames. Yep, and I was right. And also the save spot. It's a ranged attacker. And it has that pesky aura. This one fires several projectiles. But here you can see, this is perfect to show you this. See, you can actually avoid there. You could see also that. Have you noticed that I performed one attack kind of like backwards when I retreated? That's because... There we go. Pretty much. Yeah, that boss was perfect. Did you notice that I did this? Kind of like... That's because I am pressing I'm pressing the buttons kind of like faster than what the game requires me to do to press them. That's because this game is slower than most. That's the point. Hey, another boss!
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the wayward children to us.
So this one was actually the boss. Well, the question, what are you doing? It's a bit obvious, considering that Leona explained everything to us, but well, we're doing a 100% completion.
What sorceries are you working here, witch?
Well.
Patience, little legionnaire. You'll see them soon enough. But now that you are here, you have saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
Don't tell me I'm already dead. Yep, I'm already dead. Your hero has fallen in battle. If you have companions or other players in a multiplayer game, yes, you can play this kind of like co-op apparently. They will attempt to fight off the remaining enemies and can revive it. But if they also fall, then your game will end and you'll have to reload your previous save game. That's the idea. Continue. Yeah, our first death. What's that? Hey, didn't I save? Or are these the ones that she spawned? Damn it. That stupid backwards attack. This guy was pretty lucky that wasn't on, that he wasn't on fire earlier. Alright. Yeah, the first death of the game. I don't know if those... I think they respawned. So we'll... Yeah, the dialogue will trigger.
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the...
Well, whatever,
Come then, witch. It's time to face Legion justice.
Yes.
Think not. But now that you are here, you have...
That is the same. Same dialogue line. Not so fast. Nope. What the fuck happened there? What the... The path is blocked. Ah, I see, I see, I see. So the place collapsed. Let's heal. Pretty much. How about I do this? Please don't kill me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I think I should attack them. I need to kill some of them before they overwhelm me. There we go. Let's do another healing. One at a time. Pick him off one at a time. There we go. Not so fast without 100 minions around you. Don't tell me you're gonna summon more. Ah, that one follows you. That one is pretty much unavoidable. Yeah, using my clockwork trap here pretty much won't work. The best policy is to stay back, and that one is unavoidable. But I can use my attack. Nice try, miss. Wow, hardcore difficulty is pretty good. That's a big health bar. That's a huge health bar, people. But I'm fucking stuck. I like that the developers took the time to precisely collapse that wall behind us, so we couldn't simply, you know, cheese the boss and the minions by kind of like luring them, kiting them. By luring them or kiting them through here. Hey, that's some extra gold. Major Doom Essence. What's that? Ah, yeah, I remember the essences that I never experienced back when I played the original game. Yeah, you pretty much... the essences are locked behind the DLC paywall. Sadly. Kind of like you need the treasures of the Sandy. Nowadays, I think the Steam collection, the Steam version is pretty much a collection which pretty much includes the, the treasures of the Sun DLC. Back in the day, it didn't. Hey, this cauldron boils violently. Its stench causes your stomach to church. Can I make it explode? Nope. Just there to interact. Book. Reading. Lore. Prisoner. Who is it? Lucas and Jolly. One of the other playable characters. Hey, I think we can choose. I think so. That one's Anjali. Right there. I need a melee attacker. Is this Lucas?
Thank you. Are you a
I know,
legionnaire too?
Armand.
I knew there must be a few of us left. Wasn't sure you'd find me here though. At least not in time.
You are not a playable character. You are not my companion. Who are you? Yeah, I'm asking the same question. Armand. At least he has a pretty nice French name.
Yes, my name's Armand Dublanc, grandson of Crespin Dublanc. He died in Stonebridge 30 years ago before I was born. Our family had an estate in the farmlands, south of the city. We hid there for a long time, but Jane Cassinda found us. She killed my parents, my brother and sister too. I was the only one who got out.
And then the Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, pretty much. It's the same story as this one. Not in time. What happened to you?
How did you end up here? I got captured at the estate. When the others ran, I stayed behind to protect some injured men.
Oh.
I killed a few mercenaries, but they must have knocked me out and carried me here.
That was heroic. You are a hero, my man.
That was a noble sacrifice you made. You might have been killed.
Yes, well, someone had to do it.
Not in time.
What was that witch planning to do to you?
I don't know. At first, I thought she was going to question me. I told her she wouldn't get any secrets out of me, but she just laughed. And then she and her friends lit that bonfire. If you hadn't gotten here when you did, I think she meant to burn me alive.
Pretty much. Any other survivors?
Do you know if anyone else made it out of the estate?
Just the woman in the other cage. We haven't had the chance to speak much.
Perfect, my French friend. You are free to go.
We need to get you out of here. You should be safe to head back to the Chapterhouse.
Guess I owe you one. All right, I'll meet you at the Chapterhouse. And be careful.
Have you noticed that the facial...
Over here.
Yeah, I'm going there, Angeli. Have you noticed that the facial expressions are amazing, considering it's an isometric action RPG game? Think if Diablo 3... What would have happened if Diablo 3 had these facial expressions? At least, well, it wouldn't have fixed the fact that Diablo 2 is legendary, but at least, it would have added kind of like that influence of the 7th generation that I was talking about, and it would have given it a bit of a better look, I guess. Hey, we got a second focus sphere there, down there. We got that.
Thank you for releasing me.
Anjali, how's it going?
These witches. It looks like a simple cage, but it's not. I tried to burn my way out. Somehow it's proof against fire.
Yes, she's, well, as I've said, I suggest you watch chapter 1 of the series, the previous stream, because there we know how Anjali is Odo's protege or apprentice, let's say. You'll see her abilities. I didn't get the chance to play with her 10 years ago. It's been 10 years, Anjali. How's it going? Because I played with Lucas, and if you play with Lucas' mom, Darren, I think you, if I remember correctly, yes, you play with Katarina
You tried to set
as
the
a
cage
companion.
I've always been able to call fire at will. When I was young, I thought I was its source, but it's stronger when my purpose is clear. I tried to burn the bars of the cage, but the metal stayed cold, nor could I project flames from inside. Lescanzi witchcraft, it must be. Now that I'm free of that cage, they'll need to jump into water if they want to escape my flames.
Alright, Anjali, I love that enthusiasm. But the real question here is she melee or is she ranged? Because if she's a ranged companion like Katarina, we're in trouble because we'll be 2 ranged characters. So you have Legion Blood.
You have a foreign look. Are you descended from the Legion?
Not from the Legion, no. Odo believes that I am an Archon, a creature out of myth. It sounds ridiculous, I know. And if it's true, then where are all the others of my kind? He found me, not far from here, when I was a child. He says that I was unique, a sign of hope to him. Those are his words, not mine. But I tried to live up to them.
Did the Lescanzi take you unaware?
No. Odo sent me to keep watch for stragglers, anyone late to the gathering. I was in town when the Lescanzi attacked. Witch magic painted their army as shadows and quieted their steps, but I saw them. It was my cries that alerted the town. The townspeople fled. I was alone, outnumbered, but I chose to attack. I don't even know why.
Ah, you can choose this dialogue line. Well... I don't know how this will influence the game, but well, pretty much. You lost control, pretty much. You attacked.
Rage swept you into battle against impossible numbers. You're lucky to be alive.
No, it was something colder than rage. Judgment. I fought the Lescanzi not as a soldier, but an executioner. They'd come to destroy the Legion. The idea that even one among them should escape ignited me. I swore to burn all that I could, and did.
Odo and Martin are waiting. They sent me to find survivors.
Odo is alive? Take me to him. I promise I can hold my own if it comes to a fight.
I don't doubt that, but the thing is that if we have two ranged characters, that'll be it'll be unbalanced. Companions are party members that will help you throughout your journey. As you travel with your companions, you'll gain influence with them, unlocking special bonuses. Lovely. Okay, we've got Anjali with us. Now we need to level up her as well. Aura of Immolation, Inner Warmth. Anjali enters a state of spiritual warmth, regenerating 50% of her health over. Well, this is the same as. The same as. This is the same as as our healing mechanic. They pretty much copied and pasted the same mechanic with different icons and a different description. Fire form. Damage over time. Good. And inner warmth. So you can heal yourself. A spinning kick. No. 10% chance. Deal. It's attacked in melee. It's kind of like a passive. Rejuvenating spark. Regains 2 health. This one is useful as a tank. Okay. And this one's damage. No, I'll take care of the damage. And you'll be about 4. In order to cast this one, the healing, she needs focus. So it's, well. Cauterize, Angelian, any competitor in the area. I'll slowly healed up to 2%. So if you choose Cauterize there, yeah, but you give up the damage. But this one would be 2% per rank. We have 5, 10, and 10 it would be 20 total. Aura of Immolation. So this one would heal us for 10%. And this one would be another 10% plus 50 would be 60. Other way around, it would be 50. Only with extra damage. Yeah, but the thing is that this one could help dispatch enemies. Besides its damage per second, and it's only 10%. Okay. For now, we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Because the best policy is to dispatch mobs as fast as you can, so you don't get overwhelmed. And as we could see right here, even bosses can spawn those. 5% bonus to will per rank. Does she have numismatics? No, she doesn't have numismatics. Phoenix warmth. That's not our ability. Our ability. Per rank, no. Critical hit, no. Nope. Will ensure that the air, the ability deals more damage. So 15 extra damage will do. Okay. Right, we've got our first companion. I think we can get more even. I wonder if I'll get all three of them.
Well, you certainly handled that with more aplomb than I expected. Bravo, my dear.
Yes, we
Now
dispatched the
then,
boss.
since you've accomplished your goals, I wonder if you wouldn't be willing to do me a favor.
I am not surprised, Lascaunsey.
How did I know you were going to want something out of me?
Oh, come now, darling. After all I did for you, you can certainly spare a little time to help dear Leona. I have come into possession of a key that opens the gates of Gunderic Manor. I need a big strapping man to go in ahead of me and make it safe. So naturally, I thought of you, my dear.
Why that doesn't surprise me, as he just said. Right. If we are doing a 100% completion of a side quest, so we are doing it. Gunderic Manor. What on earth is that? If I had to guess, I'd say that you can kill things, so that's extra experience.
Gunderic Manor was where the Legion trained its mages. They are all long dead, of course, and the house abandoned, but it may still prove useful.
How so?
What do you want out of Gunderic Manor?
What does any self-respecting witch want out of a place like that? Magic, my dear. Before the Legion was destroyed, Lord Gunderic studied all manner of sorceries. Legion magic, Lescanzi magic, the spells of the first people.
You'll notice that the lore, the world building of this game is even better than the previous two. Believe it or not. That's because Chris Taylor, the great creative mind behind all of this universe, was a consultant. He didn't develop this third game. He developed the previous two, alongside another famous game. We covered all of this in the first part, but just so you have a quick recap, he also developed Supreme Commander, and pretty much in this game he didn't develop it directly because it changed hands from Gas Powered Games, from the original studio of Chris Taylor, to Square Enix. They kind of like bought the license. This is a shame because the license of DungeonSiege is in Square Enix hands, and this game, a fourth game, we deserve DungeonSiege for a fourth entry of the franchise. How does that help?
Surely you can't hope to learn all those magics yourself.
Perhaps I can, and perhaps I cannot. Still, just to have a resource like Gunderic's libraries. And of course, it would be quite the bargaining chip.
So, why ask for help?
You already have the key. What do you need from me?
Gunderic Manor is abandoned, but it is not empty. Lord Gunderic and his dead servants still roam the halls, slaying any who intrude. My arts give me some little power over the dead, but not that much. I need the manor to be cleared before I take possession.
Can you tell me anything about Lord Gunderic?
Little enough. He trained many of the Legion's mages, but Lord Stefan himself was as much warrior as scholar. When the Legion made its final stand, Stefan did not stand with them. He remained within his manor, with his family and his most trusted students. Some say that cowardice damned him. Others that he tried to enact a terrible spell to end the war then and there. Tried and failed.
Alright, it's undoubtedly she helped us, so we'll help her. Besides, I want to explore all the content of the game.
All right. Give me the key. I'll go look into it.
Wonderful. Such generosity deserves an immediate reward, so I'll tell you what I know of those who hunt you. The attack on the Montperin estate. Lisconzi mercenaries did the bulk of the fighting, but their leader was a woman named Rejani.
That's not much to go on. Can you tell me anything about her?
I do not know who she is, or perhaps what she is more apropos, but she has great wealth behind her. She hired half the Lescanzi clans in southern Ebb and marched them here to stop you, to stop the Legion from being reborn. You might be interested to learn that she has bivouacked herself in the town hall. If you desire vengeance, that is where you should go.
I appreciate your candor. That information will be very useful.
Information is only the barest glimpse of what I offer. Ours could be a very profitable friendship, if you give me Gunderic Manor. Here then, take the key. I will see you again after the Manor's current residents have been evicted. That door leads back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful Hound guard your path.
Perfect. We earned ourselves a free side quest, people. I mean, the dialogue lines are pretty in-depth for an isometric action RPG game. I'm convinced of that even more and more every step of the way. What the?
There you are.
Katarina.
I wanted to thank you for trusting me, in spite of my Lescanzi blood.
Okay, where's Gunderic Manor then? I don't know. Do you want to help us with your sister's issue?
Where will you go now?
I will rejoin my family, dearest. Hardship though it will be to part from you. I do hope to see you again soon, but for now, More enemies. They know we're here. The mercenaries are returning from Raven's Rill. They are looking for you, I think.
Join me, more legionnaires?
Will you help me fight them?
No. If they see me here, they will know that Leona has betrayed them. Faithful Hound protect you, and perhaps we shall meet again.
Alright, it's 2 against them. I wonder if... Alright, I think I... Okay. Okay, so... can I equip Anjali with better... Yes, Cinder of Conflagration, Radiant Yantra. Wait, because this one? Ah, yeah, she has no equipment. Damn it. Well, better than nothing, I guess. Well, Anjali, I hope you're a melee class. If you're not, we are a bit fucked. But well. Hey, isn't this the entrance? Alright, that was a long... Yep. She's a ranged attacker.
Die and be judged.
Nice try. Yep, this is what I've been talking about. Alright. At least I'll have someone that can potentially revive me. Hey, she collects gold. That's useful. Good, the game did have some good ideas. Ah, the aura is healing me. Her aura is kind of like healing me. Alright, the only issue is that she's also a ranged attacker, which means that... that they'll come for both of us because we'll both be in the... We'll create another save. We'll use 2 saves from now on. That they'll come for both of us and we'll be kind of like grouped together. It's better to be kind of like spread. 1 melee, 1 ranged. That's what I used to do with Mon Baron. If we are both ranged, this is what will happen. Hey, so that's your Archon form. No. Hey, she avoids attacks as well. Pretty nice, pretty good artificial intelligence, if you ask me. She uses her abilities, that's for sure. She should heal me like this? No. She deals damage like that. Okay. Then let's heal ourselves. We need to go back to... There's no quick travel in this game. We need to go back to the Chapterhouse. More Lescancy mercs. At least they'll be on fire pretty much 100% of the time.
Victory!
I wonder if... Yeah, she collects a gold. I wonder if you play as Anjali, if you can kind of like... If your attacks are kind of like automatically targeted at the enemies. Don't think so. Okay. So as you can see, the game does have a companion system. Right, let's go back to the... We don't have any other side quest, right? Because we... Yeah, only the Gunderic Manor. Let's investigate Gunderic Manor right away, instead of going to the Chapterhouse. Right. We don't have any other side quests. Only Gunderic Manor. The one that we just received. Okay. Ah yeah, we have a new side quest there. Over here.
You're with the Legion?
Oh.
Thanks Saint Hiram, I feared none would be able to help me. My husband needs help. He was one of the 2 constables in Raven's Rill. The Lascanzi murdered the other when they took the town. I feared for Niku's life and begged him to flee. He was forced to leave in such a rush, he had no time to take food or a blanket. Can you bring this package to him?
Where is
Did
he?
he tell you where he was going?
He was headed to the East Forest, past the old Legion Chapterhouse. He said something about a cave he discovered as a boy. Niku isn't much of a hunter. He can barely take care of himself. Please, take this package and give it to Niku if you find him.
No worries, ma'am. No worries. Okay. So we have 2 side quests now.
I'm glad to put Raven's Rill behind us. They look at me strangely, especially the men.
Well, you're a fire Archon. What did you expect? Ah, look at that, so... Look at that, so... Enemies do respawn. Or at least the Lascanzi mercenaries. Alright. Oh! Alright, then we'll go first. We'll first go to the Chapterhouse because... There's the kick that she does. Enough. Damage 60 damage. That Clockwork Trap is extremely powerful, but it's so difficult to set it up. Not like you need to wait until they reach you, and it takes so much time. for me to cast it. Hey, this is pretty good. Enemies do respawn in this game. If I'm not mistaken, Gunderic Manor wasn't it through here where the spiders were? Well, at any rate, the fact that the that the that the enemies respawn is extremely positive because, you know, it allows you to farm, it allows you to farm, it allows you to... Hey, so that's your Archon form. Damn it. It allows you to farm, it allows you to... Well, no, it's not through here. Let's go back to the old Chapterhouse. Then we can explore the rest. I wonder if the other side quest involves this route, because there's a crypt that we haven't explored there. At least the saving system is instant. Kind of like, it takes 0 seconds to save.
Built all this? It is beautiful.
Yeah, they did. The Legion built everything. Ah, there they are. Armand?
I got back just
You made it back.
and I told Odo and Martin what happened in the cave.
Give me a sec.
They want to
One
talk
sec.
to you, of course. I'll be in the causeway room. Always heard stories about them, but I've never seen one before. One more thing. I have a few odds and ends. Weapons and armor that I saved from my family's old estate. That sort of thing. I'd be happy to sell them to you if you like. For a good price, I promise. Just come and see me when you're done.
Sorry. Clearly, we are leaving the... We are entering the spring and leaving the winter here at the south pole of the Earth. Yes, in case you didn't know, I live at the south pole of the Earth. Not literally at the south pole, but pretty close to it. Martin, could you recover? You were shot last time.
I'm feeling steadier on my feet, but Odo says I need more rest.
Right. Odo?
Anjali, they had you in a cage? But they didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm well. A few hours underground, nothing more. But we learned our enemy's name.
It's true. Her name is Rajani. She and her mercenaries have occupied the town, and Lazar is their prisoner.
So, without Lazar, we'll have no help from the people of Raven's Rill. But they're not fighting men. Probably safer this way. It's time to strike. Catch them off guard. This Rajani has numbers on her side, but they're Laskanzi, and they're only fighting for pay.
They are mercs after all. I'll try to explore as many dialogue options as I can. But well.
We're definitely outnumbered. How much of a chance do we have?
We're the Legion. We're a family. We're fighting for our country and for the people we love. The numbers are on their side, but the stakes are on ours.
Laskanzi are mercenaries by trade. What else do we know?
They're wanderers, desert people. They lost their homeland years and years ago. Now they drift across the world and fight for whoever pays best. Our wars have been good to them.
Pretty similar to the Mandalorians in Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. So, tell me your plan.
We need to surprise them. Did you have something in mind?
I did. You've heard of the causeways?
In the days of the Legion, they were passageways cut through the fabric of another world. A legionnaire could enter a causeway in Stonebridge and emerge an hour later in Raven's Rill, if we believe the old accounts.
The causeways were real. I walked them myself before the Legion fell.
Oh, so there's a quick sorry, a fast travel system in the game. Who created
If
them?
these causeways are real, who built them?
We did. Back in the days when Legion magic was strong, before all our mages were killed. Gave us a tactical edge. Send a few hundred legionnaires through a causeway, all of a sudden there's an army wherever we need one. Impressed the common folk, too. Gave us an air of mystique.
Always important.
The causeways pass through another world?
A fallen realm. Shifting, always changing. Like a world that's forgetting how to be whatever it was. The causeways don't pass through it so much as near it, above it. I never learned its name.
Damn it, the lore of the game, even in the slightest details, it's, you have to admit it, it's pretty much amazing. Alright, I'm a man of faith
Go on, Odo.
in the
I
Legion.
trust that your story is true.
As do I. Tell us what you have in mind.
There's a causeway here inside this Chapterhouse. We can use it to slip into Raven's Rill, catch the enemy by surprise. The only trouble is opening the gate. I don't know how it's done. But I have an idea. The Grandmaster's ring. They say it was a key to something important. Why not the causeway gate?
The ring lies where the last Grand Master fell. The Mournweald. An ill-omened place.
Ah yeah, we read a bit about that last time, in the previous stream. You can't open the
Odo,
gate.
you were a legionnaire. You never learned to open one of these gates?
I was a scout, a spy, a legionnaire, yes, but I spent my days in the woods and hills. Every chapter house had a master and a mage. They opened and closed the causeways, not men like me.
The Grandmaster.
The last Grand Master. That was Hugh Montbaron, wasn't it?
It was, and the last of the Legion died with him, Martin's father among them.
What else can you tell me about the Mournweald?
It's a forest, an old place. Used to be morn, like the start of a new day. Now it's mourn, like sorrow and regret.
Okay.
So it's changed? Why? What happened?
The Legion made its last stand in that forest. By then, Jane Cassinder had poisoned the people against us. Mobs rose up, slaughtered legionnaires in all the cities and towns. Only place that was safe was this valley. So the last of the Legion came here. Jane followed them, gathered an army, sacked this chapter house, pushed them back to the Mournweald.
How did it end?
Odo wasn't there. No one knows what happened in the forest or exactly where they fell.
Whatever she did to them, she twisted and ruined that forest. It's a festering wound that's never healed.
Alright.
If the ring is there, I'll find it. Just tell me where to look.
There's a door at the bottom of the tower. It'll take you outside into the forest. Here, you'll need the key. When you leave the chapter house, head to the east. You'll come to the Mournweald soon enough.
The Legion died in that forest. Whatever happened, whatever Jane Cassinder did to them, that place is changed. Get in, find the ring, and get out. No unnecessary risks. Your life is too important to lose.
Good. Okay. Ah, mastery. What's that? As you use it, you kind of like gain mastery, could it be? Yep, pretty much. Hey, we got level 2 powers. Good. I can finally replace the clockwork trap. The problem is that I spent 3 points there. I spent 3 points. Chosen locations are gradually injured as long as they remain at the chosen location. I oh, this one's pretty good as well. Ah. Hey, this guy's got pretty good abilities. I assume I have to unlock each one of them. Geometry of Annihilation. Well, this one is already powered up by 3. Casting an empowered Clockwork Trap detonates all existing Clockwork Trap. Yeah, but it takes way too much. It takes way too much time to cast that. What about this one? Let's see if it replaces it. And the other one? I should have another one now. Hey. Hit by Geometry of Annihilation are slowed 2 additional seconds per rank. It's kind of like damage over time. By Geometry of Annihilation are slowed by 5%. They're slowed. Not my cup of tea. Geometry of Annihilation are slowed. Or we'll see. Then we'll respec if I'm fucking up. Full money. Ready. And now I'm jolly. Ah, look at that. Fire forms into a summons a fire jackal to attack. Oh, good. %50% of her will to normal attack. I like that. Yeah, this one is better. When struck by a jet weapon, will ignite is in effect. Creatures have a 20% chance per rank in everlasting flame. Well, damages enemies with her weapon when it is ignited. Radiating warmth. What? Well, ignite is in effect. Her weapon when it is ignited. Ah. A 20% chance per rank in everlasting flame. Ah, of this one. I'm stupid. Alright, yeah. This one. Yeah. Yes. Firm. Yes. Phoenix Warmth. To regenerate life. Okay, yeah, this one. Regenerate life is powerful enough as to justify the chance, let's say. That's a pretty good range. Okay. And what happens if I... Okay, no, I can... So the causeways, in case you don't know...
So this Chapterhouse is really a tower?
It is. First, the causeways are here, and I need to pay attention because... But for now they are not open, right? I need to pay attention because as soon as they appear, apparently we'll need to pay attention to get access to the treasures.
I don't have much, but it's all for sale.
The Treasures of the Sun DLC. We need this for Anjali. We need this for Anjali. We need this for her. Otherwise, she won't be able to act as a tank. I need to ensure she's effective as a tank for the time being. Okay, helmet stuff. Right. Remember, when we sell in this game, it's a problem because you don't get a lot of money. Yes. Could it be that the only weapon that I don't see here is the spear, which is precisely her weapon? Ah, she can use a maul, but I don't have enough money. Helmet, she doesn't have a helmet. And what else do you need? What else do you need, Anjali? This thing here. No, she doesn't use pauldrons. Oof, that's legendary quality. Superconductive coil plus 14 attack and chaos lightning damage. I don't have enough. Yeah, pretty much I cannot do that if cannot buy that if when she's got no. I have that equipped, so no. Well, that's pretty much all I can buy right now. Okay. Oh, there was also another door down here, but I think we cannot access it either. But let's see.
Jane Cassinder's army looted this place. Everything is still as they left it.
Yeah, empty. Hey, now I can open that. Where am I getting into? East Forest. Ah. East Forest. Ah, so through here we access the second chapter. No, but first we need to finish the side quests. We need to finish the side quests. We have the Gunderic Manor and the other one, that Niku guy that went missing. So we've got 2 side quests, and then we can go back to. We can continue with chapter 2. Right, so yeah, pretty much. Okay. Okay, perfect. So. Ah, they respawn. Good. Yeah, it's time to farm. I want to test my abilities. Ah, look at that, it's. Okay. Wait a sec, I want to see something. Yes, abilities. Enemies are gradually injured as long as they remain in the circle. And stance enemies when first some. Okay, that's pretty good. So all of my attacks are circles on the ground, kind of like. Alright, let's get to Gunderic Manor. What the? Ah, from behind. We can also do that. It's kind of like this, a charged attack, but you lose one focus orb. It's useful when you're at full health, but if you are not, pretty much you are better off just using the healing. Right. Gunderic Manor, Gunderic Manor, Gunderic Manor. Then my third playthrough, pretty much I think I'll do it with Katarina because of the guns. She pretty much uses guns, and I want to test because the gameplay mechanics in this game, because of how weird the controls are, because it's a non-point-and-click isometric action RPG, they change drastically according to the controls change drastically according to the characters, according to the character that you choose to play with. Revive me, please. There we go.
Ah, I'm not dead then? Good.
Good. Nah, sweet dialogue line. Fierce shoes there. We got some. Hey, +10 attack. Come with me. Come to me. Right there. Let's heal. I love the damage numbers of this game. I love them because they are huge. Then we do this, then we do this.
Something dangerous is near.
Something dangerous is near, Anjali. What could it be? It has to be Gunderic Manor at this point. We have to be close. Yes, this is a manor. So, hello everyone, this is Gunderic Manor. I've been told to...
This is an evil place. It should be burned to the ground.
You are meant to be evicted from this home. I'm sorry. Oh. Help who?
Did you hear that? Was that a woman's voice?
I think everyone heard that, Anjali. So, let's see. Gunderic Manor. Hey, pretty. The quality of the side quests, especially this one, is pretty good. Portrait of Alice Gunderic. The large size of this portrait is unusual. Such impressive work of art of great importance to the owner of the manor. He's a spouse or what? The artistry of the portrait is of the highest quality. A large placard is mounted on the railing below it. Study the portrait. The woman in the portrait is undeniably beautiful, but her large gown sharply contrasts with an unhealthy thinness in her arms and face. So, the artist captured her melancholy expression superbly. So, Ganderic's wife was probably ill somehow, and he probably did something to revert that. A natural reaction that anyone would do. So let's see. Read the placard. Alice Gunderic, daughter of Lord Stefan Gunderic. Ah no. Autumn 1264. Okay. 1264. Okay. So it's his daughter. I was wrong. Not his wife. It was his daughter. Okay. I feel like playing Luigi's Mansion right now. She's important. Then I will beautiful, but she has a melancholy expression. Hey, we've got they kind of like reused the assets of those blue spirits from last time, but this time with green. Pretty nice way to reuse them. Can I interact with this door? No. Look at the minimap. Eraser, don't be stupid. Can I at least loot the place? Nope. So, why does Leona want this place? Because of the magic, she already told us. Closed. Pretty nice manor. Why would you leave this place? I mean, he didn't leave it. He died in it. Well, everyone was dying inside, outside. Well, he was inside it. Well, there was a war outside. Hey, there's a huge book on the ground. This journal has been torn apart. Aside from the cover, only a few pages remain. With each passing day, the pain of losing my Isabella grows keener. Isabella was the wife of Lord Gunderic. I find myself taking the causeway to the Raven's Real Cemetery more and more often, just to be close to her. My daughter, the one from the portrait, Alice, asks why I'm always gone, and my students mutter that I've lost my mind. Perhaps they are right. I become soft and weak, but no more. Tomorrow I will return to the mausoleum one last time and seal Isabella's sarcophagus behind a wall of mortar and stone. I intend to break the causeway connection as well, so that I might never return to that place. I'll let my wife go and be free of this sorrow at last. So, we got the culprit, the one responsible.
They're watching you. Beware.
Who? Who, my dear lady? Ooh. There, gargoyles. Nice. Try that. Oof. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's right, attack Anjali. She's at full health. And I probably create a lot of aggro. Because they always try to kill me. Another one. Hey, there's something positive about this ability. It's faster than the other one. Can I... The problem is that it takes way too much energy. Alright.
Speak the password and you may enter.
I don't know what the password is.
Then you are not the master. Entry is barred to all but the master.
Alright, let's find out the password. Let's find out what the password is. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. Tragedy compounds upon tragedy. So soon after losing my beloved Isabella, now I find that my daughter Alice has taken ill. See, I told you, people. The one from the portrait. As all the old gods are my witnesses, I will not lose her as I lost her mother. I will find a way to save her. Let me guess, that's when the problems began. Can I destroy that? Yep. I could. Anything else to loot in here? Ah, I missed one. Or two. Here. Nice. Perfect. Let's see if we can find the password for this gate downstairs, because I remember there was another. There were actually two rooms that I didn't explore. Here, something to read? No.
This way.
At least I'll be able to save. There's a save point up ahead. Hey, nice rooms. No wonder he decided to die inside of his manor instead of going outside. I would never go outside if I had this manor. Well, at least there's a bit of light.
Alive? It's been so long. I'm so alone here.
Alice?
Please help me.
Yep. Alice
I've been
Gunderic.
trapped here so long.
Are you really
I
alone?
was told that this manor was dangerous. Are there other spirits here, like you?
The others, they're bound to my father by loyalty. Defeat him, and
What?
they will be free. I am different. Trapped, held by something powerful and old. Please, will you destroy it? It speaks in ancient whispers, calling me back from the River of Souls. It's in the vault, the lower level. Take this, a key to the east wing. The vault is there, down below. It is sealed. You will need to find a way inside.
How can I enter the vault? Where is the key?
Only Father knows. Search his study. If there is a key, it will be there.
First I need the password.
My father's men will
Bro.
try to stop you. They are loyal to him, even beyond death.
Pretty straightforward. Goodbye. Well, this is getting interesting. Ooh. Okay. Hey, now we have soundtrack. And now we have enemies right on top of us. Oof. It's a trap. It's a trap, just like what Admiral Akbar would say. Damn it, they follow you a bit, those attacks. Come on, I need to heal. Let me heal. There we go. Right, 1, 2. Alright, and here I was wondering when all of those doors would open. Okay. This tome contains notes, schedules, and diagrams of all types. An entry near the end catches your attention. Lord Stefan has become very secretive of late. He has commissioned me to create an elaborate magic door to guard his study, Stefan Gunderic. As my knowledge of magical constructs is without equal, the task was arduous, but not impossible, I must say. I am rather proud of the final result. although I was unable to give the Guardian much of a sense of humor, despite my best efforts. Before I attempt to build any more constructs, I should probably make a better study of human behavior. On that note, perhaps I should get out and talk to someone who isn't a scholar from time to time. Furthermore, perhaps I should venture into town and talk to a woman, for once. Mother would be so disappointed in me. Lord Stefan has asked that I change the password on the door, as he will likely forget the arcane words that I chose. The new password will be Nagug. Headmaster Peverell. Peverell. Yep, we've got the password, people. So, we're meant to actually face Lord Gunderic himself. This is getting interesting. Something to loot. There. Nothing. Eraser, are you really going to explore all of them? Yes, we are doing a 100% completion of the game, people. See? Besides, I can break things. Why do we play video games if not to break things? This can probably... Nothing. Dead end. Okay. We also have another... there's more of them down there. Well, but if I save... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Take that. Remain in that circle. Yes, remain in that circle. Don't follow me. See, if I had a tank, this would be pretty advantageous. Hey, that guy's not dying. Now he's dead. It would be pretty advantageous to us because... Damn it, Anjali. What's that? Oh, yep, that was an enemy attack. Let's heal, if you don't mind. I'm already healing, good. Now this place is on fire, what? I could save right outside before we head over there. Yes, thank you. Just in case we get killed. Yeah, the presentation is flawless. More enemies. I don't think I'll be that stupid. Now and now you eat this one. Not so tough when there's a bottleneck and you are going up against the mage. Okay, more books. No more reading. I love reading. Okay. Hey, this is a pretty darn good side quest. I mean, we're talking about Witcher 3, the Witcher 3 quality levels of side quests. It's kind of like a full side storyline, pretty much. The map is huge as well. Good, good. Yeah, I remember that in the first DungeonSiege, side quests were also amazing. She doesn't collect orbs. Yeah, but we don't need them. We're at full health. Now that we're at full health, we get a lot of orbs. Come on, get over here. Nice try. Explode. That's it. Yeah, pretty much the idea is to avoid and ignore using our two. We'll need two. Okay. Take that one. And you know what? Now we are going through it. So fight down right there behind me. That's it. This attack is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful, believe it or not. And we can do a powerful attack. Good. 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 Anyways, yeah, if you're at full health, you can use that attack and it's pretty good. Is this the storage room or what? Damn it. This AI behavior that it collects the money for you, it should be mandatory in pretty much every single isometric action RPG. Kind of like props to the developers. I always think that any game developed by Chris Taylor can't be bad, pretty much. He was an amazing developer, he's an amazing developer. And pretty much all of the games that I played developed by him, they are all amazing. And in this one he didn't even develop it himself because, as I've said, he was a consultant, and you can see that the quality anyways it's incredible. How about I begin healing? Ah, they are ranged attackers. And jolly deal with that guy. That's right. So this is like the basement or the storage room, I don't know. I mean, I feel like playing Luigi's Mansion now. I mean, even the colors are greenish. Exactly like in Luigi's Mansion. What a great little game that one is. Hey, why is there a bit of... There's a bit of depth of field there that I don't like. I hate depth of field. I had it turned off. Well, it's not here, but I had it turned off. Hey, look at that. The corpse ended up there. Up there. Pretty good. And where does it lead us? Gunderic Library of Arcana. I don't know, but there's a save spot there. Hey, the side quest is taking a lot of time. What's in there? Ooh. We have the password. We could probably go back there. Because here, this will trigger something different. I wanna see if I can use the password. I know I'm the worst, going back all the way just to try the stupid password. But I want to explore both ways. In fact, my main interest is to kill more things, in fact. Rather than exploring anything else, is to keep fighting. It reminds me of that. Well, few people have watched it, but the real final season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, in which the inherited cyber legacy tells Cyrus that actually, in which Zane tells Cyrus that the deck wants to keep fighting, it's not him, he couldn't control it. Yeah, that's my urge right here, very similar. I cannot help it but kill everything that I stumble upon. Hey, the destructibles also respond. It's a pretty interesting design choice. I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to get to the study of Lord Gunderic first. Ah, more of them. They respawned, all of them. That's right, stay right there. It's a pretty good ability, But, yeah. And here they respawn as well. Oof. You don't say, Anjali. Come on. Oops. I need my attack. I need to get out of here. That place, it's a mess. Heal. Right. Loot, pillage, kill. Loot, pillage, kill. My favorite 3 words in any game. Let's get back to that study. I want to see if with the password we can access it. Besides, there's a save point. Are the gargoyles going to attack us again? No. No, pretty much here they didn't respond.
The password and you may enter.
The new password is Nagag.
The password is Nagog.
Or Nagag.
Welcome back, Master.
Yeah, hello, I'm your master now. Well, let's see. Did gain Solver of Ciphers. Objective completed. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's Lord Gunderic's private study. Got some gold there. If there's something positive to say about the economy in this game, is that it's much more realistic than in other games. For example, in Diablo, you can pretty much buy anything as soon as you start farming, but we're not talking about end game farming. The first levels, it kind of like the best loot doesn't come from shops. In this game, it's the other way around, which actually makes sense. The best loot is acquired from shops because, you know, they cost money and they force you to farm. I'm not saying that the best loot should be from shops, because otherwise you break your game, because if you do that. But shops should have better loot. Not the best loot, but better loot in Diablo 3, for example, or in Diablo 2. It's much more healthy like this, because otherwise what's the sense of having a shop? This is not the best loot. The best loot should come from the bosses to give you that sense of achievement to the player. But you should have at least decent loot, like in this game. So the looting, the shop system in this game is better than the average. Much better, I would say. This scroll is marked with the seal of the Mont Baron family. My dear friend Stefan Gunderic. Our scouts have located the half-giant brigand we have been hunting. The brute has hidden himself within the hero's crypt. A blasphemy I cannot bear to dwell upon. Still, with Jane Cassinder on the march, we cannot spare the time or the manpower to root him out. Meet me at the hero's crypt at sunset and we'll seal its doors together. After we defeat Jane Cassinder, we can deal with this Dracomir at our leisure. Yours in brotherhood, Hugh Baron, Grand Master of the Order. Lore gained, a message from Hugh Baron. Here we have a chest. Shocking Claymore, perfect, useless to us. Gunderic Library of Arcana. I love how fast the game is in terms of saving. I mean, people nowadays complain that they need an SSD, and this game loads so fast. And I don't use SSDs, so yeah. So, let's see what you were reading, Gunderic. Let's see what Lord Gunderic was reading. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. Same story. The heart of Nagog is mine, at least. It cost the lives of most of my loyal retainers, but to possess the heart I would gladly pay any price. Already it begins to reveal its secrets to me. I feel it watching me, studying me. Oh, just as I study it. But my mind is the greater, and I will have its secrets before it has mine. Oh, pretty short. So, this Heart of Nagog was pretty important to... And that's it. Was pretty important to Lord Gunderic. I hate it when they follow me like this. So, I see a tendency here. The huge circle is effective against ranged enemies, and the oops, I shouldn't have done that. Luckily I saved.
I'm here.
Thank you.
That's a great improvement.
Your companion has fallen in battle. The other way around. They will recover at the end of the battle. If you want to get them up more quickly, you can stand near them and hold RB. You'll need to hold it for a short time without being hit. If you are hit, it will interrupt reviving them. Once you revive them, they'll get back up with half of their hit points restored. Nice. Almost. Anjali, where are you? Ah, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, look at that. The glow is pretty. Look at that. Look at. Pay attention to the floor. I've already covered this in the first stream, but it's amazing. The shadows are so incredibly realistic in this game. Kind of like they are like ray traced shadows in modern games, but these ones are amazing, and it's a game from 2011. Let's heal. She has already healed herself. Right. Yeah, those gargoyles caught me off guard. Won't happen again. So, what's behind door 2? I have no mana. I cannot deal damage to them. So, my attacks restore my mana. So it's kind of like a rotation that you need to do. Whoop. That thing is pretty resistant. Yeah, definitely this is on hardcore difficulty. Alright, dead end. What the? The minimap shows kind of like a passage. Minor Stagger Essence. I hope I learn how to use essences before we finish the game. Let me guess, that's a secret passage. First I want to read this. These pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. Well, here we can see so that all of the pages have been torn from a journal, pretty much. At long last, hope. In my studies, I have found evidence of an artifact that will save my Alice and keep her at my side. Remember, Alice is the daughter of Lord Gunderic, of Stefan Gunderic, and keep her at my side. It is called the Heart of Nagog. Everything is coming together, and according to my texts, it is held by the first people in the Eastern Swamp. I've already begun mastering my forces. Within the week, the heart shall be mine. So, journal entry 40. What? Right. So first he got the heart, and then he was studying it. Last thing we know was that he was studying it right here. The heart of Nagog is mine at least, because like many of my... He went to the swamp, he attacked, la la la, studying it. He's still studying it. He still couldn't use it. So we'll see. Let's get through that secret passageway. So yeah, pretty much. The story is coming together, people. Let me guess, secret passage. At least the minimap shows that. Or not. Or not. At least we get some incredible loot. A note has been hastily written on this scroll. Password Nagog. You could also get it from here. Well, as I've said, we're doing a 100% completion, so you could also get the password from here. But yeah, pretty much we got both and some extra loot. Well, pretty much we're doing a complete walkthrough, so... And this is a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. There's probably a secret passage there, but it cannot be accessed from here. Right. So, well, as I've said, we're doing a 100% completion, so better this way that I explored pretty much everything the game had to offer. Can I talk to Anjali? No, she doesn't talk. I wonder if the... I wonder if they respond again? No. Nope. Nothing respond. Everything is dead. Just like we left it. I wonder if I can get down there. Probably not. More enemies? No. Wait, but what's that? Why is it? Evidently there's no... It's as if this goes down and I can access that door, but well, it doesn't. I don't know. I see no apparent way of accessing that. Alright, we're back at the basement. Creepy place, that's for sure. See, the game has a bit of depth of field. And I turned it off. I don't like that. I hate depth of field, but well, here. Gunderic Library of Arcana, we were here. This door was sealed. Here, there's a plaque. Lecture hall. Hey, this is the same symbol as the Chapterhouse. Nothing, there's a lever here. Okay. Can I read something? No. This game also there's another game which is non-point and click isometric action RPG like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, called it's exclusive to the PS3. Untold Legends, the Untold Legends series. If you like this one, if you like the gameplay that you see here, exclusive to the PS3 and the PSP, Untold Legends is pretty good. Untold Legends Dark Kingdom it's pretty similar to this game. It doesn't have such a good lore and mechanics, but it's pretty good. I finished it. It can be a bit dull and tough. It's a pretty tough game, but pretty good. If you like non-point and click isometric action RPGs, and you'll probably like Untold Legends. It's not the most polished game ever, but if you have a PS3 lying around, it's a game that you could probably go back and explore. And of course, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and on the PS2, the legendary Champions of North. Among these scattered piles of parchment, you find a letter that has been torn in half. Everything has been torn in, stripped or torn in half in this place. While the author is unknown, the contents are interesting. Let's see. So, Lord Gunderic caught some rather foolhardy thieves in the Manor today. I'm still having trouble getting the smell of their scorched flesh off my best set of robes. The unfortunate footpads managed to steal Headmaster Peverell's coal-fire stone. While he was in town, apparently he was trying to flirt with a local beauty, unsuccessfully no doubt, named Ludmilla. When his pocket was picked, in any event, the would-be thieves sneaked into the manor and got as far as the lecture hall before they were caught. Remember that this guy, Peverell, was kind of like the headmaster that kind of like placed the password on Lord Ganderic's study. The lore, it's amazing. That, without a doubt, is beyond. It's extremely extremely polished. But not only that, they took a lot of care. The game certainly deserved better. Lord Gunderic was enraged with Peverell and forbade anyone from removing the bodies or the coal-fire stone. He said it was a perfect deterrent for future stupidity. Seems foolish to me, since the stone opens the gate to the guarded section of the library. But I'm not about to bring that up when Gunderic is in one of his dark moods. Okay, so he was a bit sinister. I remember the other one. Peverell was the... I was about to say the virgin headmaster, that because the journal said it some minutes ago that he would never leave his house and that he needed a woman by his side. The Eastern Swamp is inhabited by the he said it himself. He spent his life among books. I did so as well, but well, not to that extreme. The Eastern Swamp is inhabited by the First People, who long ago fell into inbred decadence. Sorry. Their numbers are few, and they live in foul hovels and nests, which usually lie beneath the towering roots of the giant mangrove trees. First People settlements are marked by grisly cross poles from which hang many desiccated heads. So beautiful. Surprisingly, these heads do not belong to victims of the First People. They are actually their own deceased relatives, whose spirits are captured after death and bound inside their heads. Amongst these people, reunion with the River of Souls is seen as a terrible thing, a loss of tribal and clan affiliation, and an unwelcome union with hated foreign peoples. The First People are an ill-favored race, with very pale skin and limp dark hair. Hey, I think I belong to them. I think I belong to the First People. Very pale skin, limp dark hair. Well, that one, I don't know. That one could be a problem. Because their population is so small and they only breed with one another, they tend to look alike, and outsiders can really tell one from another. Okay. Children of the Swamp. Well, I don't want to do spoilers, but then we will encounter some of them. You'll see. Hall of Study. Locked. Pretty much the only way I can go is through here. Leave, because first I said leave. Because first I wanted to save. So this wouldn't happen. The camera got a bit weird here. They should have addressed that. Damn it. Okay. Ah, we didn't read this one. More reading, people. More reading. You must be wondering, this guy's a degenerate. He's gonna read all of the books. Yes, we are gonna read all of the books because we're doing a 100% completion of the game. In a family marked by tragedy and ill fortune, Geoffrey Gunderic, the sixth of his line, was perhaps the lone exception. He was widely respected by his comrades in the Legion. Sorry. Who appointed him Grand Master in the year 960. During his tenure, he established a rigorous system of education for mage apprentices and offered his own family's estate as a magical academy for the Legion. Throughout the following centuries, Gunderic Manor served the Legion as a training ground for apprentice mages. Probably its most famous alumnus was the treacherous Grand Mage Olbis. This is probably lore of the second game, which I didn't get to explore because I don't remember this as part of the first game. So yes, these are all kind of like playable characters, highly probable, from the second game rather than the first one. But yeah, pretty much. You get kind of like the ending. This is the ending of those characters from the second game that you probably go and do adventures with them. That's pretty much the idea. Olbis, rumored to be the illegitimate son of Rosal Gunderic with an Elascansi witch. During the affair of the Goblin Pretender, Olbis's close disciples seized control of Gunderic Manor. The new Grand Mage Mire, this one is from the first game, had little choice but to liberate the Manor by force. But kind of like after the ending of the first game. The first game is legendary. After that, Gunderic Manor acquired a somewhat darker reputation. We can see it. And most Legion mages chose to study at the Stonebridge Collegium instead. Alright, pretty much. Gunderic Hey, you get experience from reading books. Who would have known? You get experience from that. Okay. So that. Finish. Confirm. Right, we can no longer choose numismatics. Geometry of annihilation. 3 attack per rank. Let me see it by lightning strike. Forget it. Will. We'll go with Will. And Jolly. Everlasting Flame. The skill tree and the abilities are a bit generic. That's a negative aspect. So we have two negative aspects so far. The camera that kind of like clips like this and well, it shouldn't, because if you are fighting, this is a problem in close spaces. And the skill trees, they kind of like share way too many abilities. They are kind of like a bit generic. As for the rest, the game's presentation is beyond incredible. I saved, right? Yes. Pull the lever. Examine. Regardless of an empty circular socket is apparent, something appears to be missing from the lever. Pull the lever. Regardless of your effort, the lever Seems to be stuck fast. Examine. Alright, it's missing something. So we need to acquire. We need to acquire that. There's a missing crank or something, just like in Luigi's Mansion. Alright. That was a bit excessive, but well. The graphical effects of the abilities of everything, they are totally amazing. Totally amazing. Ah, there's a gargoyle. Careful. There we go. Hey, I've noticed something. I target the enemy that the circle below them. I target whichever enemy that has the circle below them. That's kind of like the targeting system.
Die and be judged.
Indeed. That's probably a boss. But we cannot access it. Ah, so that's what's behind the other. Okay, the other door. We can see it from here. Razor Glimmer, what's that? Let's. Stamina, no, -5 attack, forget it. Breastplate of Vengeance. Ah, yes, I knew this should do it. Anyways, it's shitty, but it's better than nothing like this. Bloodletting. I think bloodletting gives her it gives her extra. It's kind of like the bump strike in Bloodsports TV. It drains health with her normal attacks drain health pretty much. Hey, this quest is taking more than 1 hour. So props to the developers. These are kind of like the Witcher 3 levels of detail. Hey, I can change to Reinhardt right from here. Good. Headband of Rage. Headband of Resilience. This is the one I have equipped, right? Yeah, perfect. Bands of Resolve. Some common quality items. New. Now. This one. Ah, no, but it removes my attack. It removes my attack. No, that's not a good deal. We stay like this. Alright, look at that. They seem to be very focused. Alright, well, people, I promise you a 100% completion of the game, and I am delivering. Pretty much we are on a side quest, kind of like far away from the main quest. Damn it! But the side quests that we did, kind of like in the first part of the walkthrough, they were all short and easy. This one is kind of like a fully fledged storyline within the game itself. It's kind of like, as I've said, the Witcher 3 level of side quest quality. Come this way, we have 2 circles for you. See the camera once again is conspiring against me. There we go. We had 2 orbs anyways. Ha, knew it. Every penny counts in this game, people. The economy system is superior to Diablo 3 because I'm pretty much all isometric action RPG games, because in this one money does play a role because the weapons are pretty good at this shop. I don't know why I'm about to be attacked here. No, I was wrong. Ah, there's a chest there. See why it's always important to explore? Good. And see, from the get-go, we are getting... Nice, we got two teal quality... Nice. 2 teal quality things. Block, we don't need block, so amazing, and we just lose 4-wheel. Great. And Jolly, you also looted something? The chest. No, this one. There was kind of like... I looted a teal quality something for you. Damn it, I'm not crazy. What the? You just saw it. I think it was a breastplate. No. Nope. Looks like it was my imagination. Probably it was the same and it was... Okay. Ah yeah, I think it was the same and it simply kind of like 1 teal, but it said that only I could equip it. The Heart of Nagog, Pagan Rituals. This text is a theoretical study of an artifact known as the Heart of Nagog. It describes the rites that might be used to control and manipulate the heart. By observance of the proper rituals performed at the auspicious time, the proper time, a mage may call forth the great powers that lie within the heart of Nagog, and tether it to his own. By this merging of mortal soul and ancient immortal essence, the mage's power is made vast and unimpeachable. Damn it, I think it's the first time I see that word. But yeah, I understand it. No force in the world of mortals can sever this bond, save by the destruction of the heart of Nagog itself. He who desires this outcome should beware, for the sundering of the heart will cause all of its power to flow into the mage, making him like unto a god himself. Ah, so that's the key. It pretty much makes you a god. Yeah, infinite power, pretty much. Unpeachable, infinite power. No one can even get close. Hey, there's another book. This tome appears to be an extensive and extremely dense history of an artifact. Why is there a comma there? History of an artifact called the Heart of Nagog. Much of it is devoted to arcane historical debate. By skimming the early chapters, you get a general sense of the Heart's story. I bet you guys thought that we were done with reading. We were done reading. No, we're not. And so it was then that Nagog the Maker fell from the sky and came among the first people, who dwelt in the eastern swamp. The first people worshipped Nagog as a god, and he loved them for it. But Nagog was sorely hurt by his fall, and in due course died. Before he expired, wasn't he a god? He should have died. Yeah, but he was sad. You can see the effects of being sad can have on you. That's why you should be happy. You are alive. You should be happy. People, it's always good. He expired. Before he expired, he gifted the first people with the heart, an enormous gemstone said to contain great power to heal or harm, said even to be able to return the dead to life. It resides there still, held in the holiest shrine of the first people. As I've said, we'll eventually stumble upon them. Artifact of the Creators, volume, I think it was 4. Could it be it was 4 or 6? I couldn't see. I think it was 4. Hey, there's another tome! The markings on this parchment are barely legible. They appear to have been written by someone with a very unsteady hand. The ink looks remarkably similar to dried blood. These worthless books all miss one key point. Once a mage has bound himself to the heart, it is all but impossible to destroy, or to allow it to be destroyed. The heart protects itself. Even now, I feel it in my mind. It is a struggle even to write this, even to imagine the heart's destruction. Perhaps the writing scrolls off into illegibility. Pretty much he probably died. Alright, is there any other book? Please no eraser. Mercy, stop reading books. We want to get on with the game. Kill something. Please. No, people, we are doing a 100% completion of the game. Believe it or not, I play like this. Extremely slow.
They are opening a gate, conjuring some kind of guardian.
Well, if you were bored because of all of my reading, I think you'll be entertained soon enough, because we're going up against the boss. Probably Lord Gunderic himself. Will probably get killed and... Well, first... Can I... let's explore the place. Hey, there's something there. That's probably our cue, but we cannot get there without getting down there before. Getting down there first, sorry. Alright, this is it. See? And you were bored. And you were bored because of all of my reading, people. Mire Hulk Horror. Hey, but this is not Lord Gunderic. Nope. God damn it. See, people? You were bored, and now I'll get killed. I want to get that orb. I'm about to get killed. You are wounded badly. I'm dead. Yep, we are dead. Nice! First wipe of the day. First wipe of the walkthrough, in fact. See? And you were bored that I was reading so much. And you were bored. And you were bored, people. See? Now we're getting killed. Is this what you like? This is what you like, I know it. This is what you like. All over the place. Attacks all over the place. It's a fucking bullet hell. They're all ranged attackers. I'm dead again. I need to. We are dead again. Alright. Alright. It's doable. Time to dodge, wait for them to attack. Damn it, the camera's not helping me. That's right, die. We need to kill them, so we stop those attacks. Nope. Give me 1 second to kill them. I need more mana. There we go. It's not that difficult. Oof. Anjali, could you kill the other one? Yeah. Good. Now we just need to deal with that huge horror boss right in the middle of the room. Hey, I wonder if I can cast 2 at the same time. That would be lethal. It's kind of like twice the... the damage over time. Good. Not bad, not bad. Good, good. See? See, people, you wanted action. You get it. We need to... But that one wasn't Lord Gunderic himself. You know what that means? That we are not done here. This was probably only the first boss of the Manor. It's a crypt. It's a crypt here as well. So let's follow the shining light there. That's probably Lord Gunderic or what? Cold Firestone, yeah. Plot item gained. Multiple corpses lie here. Their bones charred and fused together like melted wax. If I know about wax. One bony hand clutches a glowing stone that pulsates with magical energy. We got it. We got the missing piece, so we can access the rest of the manor. Open the gate? No, this is a dead end. Or do they mean this gate? No, we have to backtrack and open the other gate. So that's the legendary stone from the god itself. See, now that we know the lore, everything makes sense. By the way, I said that I know about walks back there because I had my ear walks removal the other week. In fact, I commented it in the first part of the stream, and it was also the reason why I couldn't stream on Thursday. See, everything came full circle. I couldn't stream on Thursday because of my earwax removal, because you kind of like end up not being able to hear. Hey, we can keep killing. As long as we can keep killing. You need help? I'm getting killed. No, you have to be kidding me. Another wipe. Tell me I saved. Yeah, I saved, fortunately. So, in order to backtrack, you need to once again deal with all of the enemies. Wait. That's why we couldn't access it in a normal way. Cold Firestone. So yeah, look at that. They were melted with wax, and I had my ear wax removal the other week. And that's why I couldn't stream. See, everything comes full circle in the end. The very same substance here is the one that caused me not to stream on Thursday. Hey, we've got a clockwork trap here. Damn it. Just know that normal enemies are this resistant because we are playing on hardcore. Otherwise, the combat would be shorter. We could avoid that, I guess, but no. One, 2, 3. Hello? You either get over here and die, or you don't target me at all. Let's go for melee. Nice. I'm not leaving a single thing breathing in here. Oh boy. I could go back and save. Oh well. Let's risk it, people. Otherwise you'll get bored. You always get bored. You always get bored, and my streams are not watched as they should be. They've got a lot of analysis and interesting things. But yeah, it's understandable people cannot watch 3 hours. But no, actually, the first part of this stream was watched a lot, ironically. Oh well. And also my other streams, considering that my streams are 3 hours, they are watched a lot, all things considered. I can only thank you. Sometimes I'm unbearable, like reading all of the textbooks in a game and doing all of the side quests. I don't know, I'm a completionist. I'm a perfectionist as well, so yeah, pretty much. Uh, pretty much. My streams are not for everyone, then. That's the idea. We can restore that crank, and I want to finish the we are finishing this side, the this side quest, the Gunderic storyline here. I thought we were about to progress through the game, but no. We are gonna we are well, I will try to finish the Gunderic Manor storyline today, and pretty much that's it. Use the coal fire. Stone, pull the lever smoothly into place. Amazing shadows right there. The inner sanctum. Defeat Lord Gunderic. Right, we are close to the end. This is it, people. This side quest has been amazing. 10 out of 10. Sorry. Say what you will about the game, but I think it's underrated only because of this side quest. I mean, it's kind of like a tiny side quest. Consider that these pages appear to have been torn from a larger journal. Again, I am beset by traitors and fools. Yeah, like the headmaster who went to town to find girls and leave all of the living corpses here so they could kill us. The Cassandra woman and her horde of fanatics are marching on the valley. That is kind of like close to the beginning of this game. But the heart tells me what to do. With its power, I can protect myself, protect my family. I have called my mages and apprentices together. We will seal the walls, and when the time comes, we will crush our enemies. Yes, pretty much. So that was his final plan. He got the heart. He tried to save. He probably saved his daughter. I don't know. Alice, and pretty much his final plan was to
Free me.
free you. What's this? Hey, this is the causeway, but it's broken. This was the causeway of the Legion. Okay, so yeah, this was Chapterhouse after all. I mean, the attention is incredible. The attention to detail that the game has. That's probably a boss. Plot item lost, bolt key, whatever.
The blood of the Legion
Fuck.
returns. Come to avenge my treachery, have you?
This is Lord Gunderic. Then what was behind the other door? What
I
treachery?
don't know what you're talking about.
He looks angry.
Traitor. As I hid here while the Legion fought and died, I see it in your soul. You are a pitiful shadow of what the Legion once was. You will not pass judgment on me.
Calm down. Eraser, you are the worst. What are you gonna do? I wanted to see what's behind the other door. Eraser, no. No, you're a fucking criminal. No, what are you doing? I usually do this all the time. Don't worry, how much time can it take? Eraser, you're a criminal. I'll dislike your video over at YouTube. We get the lore. Get Lord Gunderic. Don't worry, it'll be fast. We're already here again. Alright.
Free me.
Yes, free you. So here, also I saw... Here. I knew I was forgetting about something. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Then let's see what's behind that door. We know that the boss is over there. What's this?
Be careful. I know what this is. Odo told me the story of this thing. He called it the Heart of Nagog.
Ah, the heart itself.
I remember from the book we found upstairs. It's
Ah,
an artifact shaped by a creator god.
Yes, the heart holds sway over the souls of the dead. It can bind them to this world.
So this is why Alice Gunderic is still trapped in the manor. If we destroy the heart, we'll set her free.
easy.
And what else will happen? The heart is the work of a god, one that fell from heaven for reasons that no one knows. Lord Gunderic was wrong to bring it here, even if his intentions were good.
Ah, you get a choice. We could talk to him. We'll leave it alone for
I
now.
don't think we should touch this thing.
I feel the same.
Yep.
The heart is alive somehow, and its spirit is hateful and impure.
But it said that you would get power beyond anything. Sorry, people. My curiosity is way too much. My curiosity is way too much. Eraser, you're actually reloading again? Yes. Yes. You couldn't touch it again once you do. Well, we'll touch it because, you know, we'll touch it again because, you know, I want to explore 100% of the game. What's the worst thing that could happen? Touch a god heart or whatever. Lord Gunderic did it. And besides, we'll free her, so, well, I don't know. I just want to explore the content of the game. Even if it means dooming, I don't know, this manor, I don't know. But I'll touch the content of this. I want to explore all of the content that the game has to offer.
Be careful. I know. Odo told me this.
I remember from the book we.
Yeah,
So
we know.
And Lord Gunderic was wrong to bring it here, even if his intentions were good.
I know, but you destroy it. You don't get it for your own. Oh. No. Then let's leave it alone. I thought you could. Damn it. Eraser, you are the fucking worst. Eraser, you are the fucking worst. I know what you are thinking right now. How can you do that? No. The thing is that I thought that you could get it for you. Hey, there you are. A young woman's corpse is perfectly preserved by magic. Judged by the lavish funerary trappings around her, she's obviously of great importance to the owner of this manor. She's probably kept alive, I don't know. Whatever. Let's fight Lord Gunderic then. I've already looted everything, so let's do it.
The blood of the Legion returns.
I don't.
You think me a traitor, as I hid here while the Legion fought and died. I see it in your soul. You are a pitiful shadow of what the Legion once was.
Lord Gunderic.
You will not pass on me.
He's pissed, people. He didn't... We couldn't even say a thing. See, and you guys were probably thinking, Eraser, this is so boring, we're reading so many books. We are just reading books. What's this? Well, there you have it. From reading books to dealing with this guy. See? You were probably thinking, Eraser, you're so boring. Reading books to achieve a 100% completion of the lore of the game, with all of the side quests. Well, here you have the result. First we had to deal with that terror, and now with Lord Gunderic himself. The previous boss was Much more difficult, even on hardcore difficulty. Well, you can see why I chose a ranged class. Oops. Welp, that's a bit more difficult to avoid. I shouldn't have done that. We got this. Damn it. Good. You know, you could have avoided dying if you would have just talked to us. I didn't want to kill him. Poor Lord Gunderic. Stunning Inductor of Rage. Nice, we got a teal quality weapon. Yeah, the previous boss was more difficult because of the range of the enemies. And here, this is kind of like a... nothing, well. So Lord Gunderic was still alive. Who would have thought? But is the side? Can we complete the side quest? Defeat Lord Gunderic. We won't be able to complete this. Decide what to do with the heart. Unfortunately, as well. I think I've already decided. Do you get a second choice? Hey, Leona, how's it going?
My, but you do continue to impress me. First my sister witches, and now Lord Gunderic, dealt with as handily as unruly children. And you found me a delightful new toy. I heard rumors that the heart of Nagog was somewhere in the Rukenval, but I never dreamed it was here. It's almost enough to make a girl entertain certain thoughts. Almost. I do wish I could entertain you properly, but I have so much to do here. So I must, sadly, ask you to leave my manor.
Being married 101. Or at least when you divorce. Pretty much. She wants the manor for her. Well, that was the deal. What about my reward?
Just like that? You promised me something that would help defeat Rajani.
True.
So I did, my dear, and you shall have it. I believe you've more than earned this. Now then, as to my manor.
It was property of Lord Gunderic and the Legion, so for now, you'll have
I'll let
it.
you stay here for now, but this is a Legion stronghold. When the Legion is rebuilt, we'll be taking it back.
Indeed.
I see. Well, I suppose I must commend your loyalty to your cause. Are you sure you won't reconsider?
Yes. It's property and... sorry, I'm a lawyer. I think it was evident by this. The true owner was Lord Gunderic and the Legion.
This manor is Legion property. It will remain in Legion hands.
You can stay, but that's it.
No, I really must ask you to leave me to my work. If you wish, I can transport you outside the manor's grounds to speed you on your way.
Not yet.
I'd like to look around more first.
Whatever you want, my dear. Come speak to me again when you're ready to leave.
Magnificent. So, I need to decide what to do with the heart, but first, we'll save. Have Leona there, pretty much. XP awarded, 766. Yeah, I think I won't destroy the heart, because if Leona studies it, maybe she can... she's more successful than Lord Gunderic, and maybe she can raise an army of undead to fight alongside us. I don't know. Something. Alright, people, so this is it for today. We complete... the side quest has been... decide what to do.
finally free to return to the River of Souls.
How do you decide to leave it alone? How do I decide it? Otherwise the quest won't end. Decide what to do with the heart. Then how do I get the XP from that quest without destroying the heart? Maybe Leona will know what to do with it. Maybe I need to talk to her again. Besides the main quest.
Ready to leave, my dear?
No, not yet.
I'd like to...
Can I interact with anything else with Alice's corpse? There. No? Yeah, but the problem is that the objective is right there. Yes, I know it's there, but if I don't want to destroy it, what do I do? Well, let's try leaving the manor and see if that completes the quest. Or what? Or am I meant to destroy it? Well, let's see if...
Ready to leave, my dear?
Yes, Leona.
Well,
Take me
send
outside.
me outside.
But of course, my dear. The Dark Sister protect you on your journey.
Bye, Leona. Bye, beautiful Leona. Now, the question is that side quest complete? Well, we'll solve this mystery next time. We'll solve this mystery next time. We'll overwrite this one. And this is it for today, people. Today, we explored Gunderic Manor, 100%. A fully fledged side quest that pretty much felt like the main quest in any other game. We are talking about the Witcher 3 level of quality in terms of the side quests. So, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, ladies and gentlemen. We had a side quest that pretty much consumed all of my stream except for the first part. But yeah. And the controls, I'm getting used to them. They are not that bad. Of course, the game would have probably been better with a point and click system, but I must say that the controls are better as you play, of course. So there's a learning curve, but so far they are not kind of like terrible. So yes, sometimes they are not precise, but it could have been much worse. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we explored all of Gunderic's manors. Gunderic Manor, a pretty important side quest. So yeah, next time we probably just have to talk to the spirit and tell it that we don't want to destroy the orb. And yeah, pretty much. Sadly, there's no option to consume the orb and get it for yourself. Get all of the power for yourself. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all next time. And be sure to stay tuned because we have. I'll probably upload part Master League 3, part 3 of Master League of Blood Sports TV. I'll upload it directly to YouTube. And once I do that, we'll get to the Apocalyptics. We'll stream them here. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all next time. One thing's for sure, you're all watching DungeonSiege 3, the first part of a walkthrough, because it has a lot of views according to what I've seen. I think it got kind of like 50 views in a matter of 10 hours, something like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, always thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching part 1, and now you'll have part 2 uploaded. We'll continue next time. We have to finish that to solve the mystery of the ending of the side quest. And we have that other side quest here to rescue Niku. And then we begin with chapter number 2. We need to return the ring to Odo and pretty much continue with the story. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. To anyone who may have taken the time to watch this as a YouTube VOD or a Twitch VOD. Thanks to all of the subscribers of the YouTube channel if you watch this as a YouTube VOD. Thanks to all of the followers of the Twitch channel, especially from the bottom of my heart. You always encourage me to continue showcasing all of these beleaguered games that certainly deserved much more praise. Ladies and gentlemen, see you all next time. Have a great week. I need to go blazingly fast to my duties. See you all on Thursday. Bye bye.